Before we begin, so many students were actually able to get their visa appointments just because they were following us on Instagram, simply because we notified over there. And I have the messages, and it's amazing, amazing to read that. So make sure that you're doing that just in case you're still looking for an appointment or a reschedule or something of that sort, and you need updates regarding when the mass openings happen. Well, you would get them on our Instagram stories. So make sure that you're following me over there. Now guys, most of you guys already know whatever I'm going to be conveying in this video. The reason is that we actually went out and made this video even before the official proclamation or the official word was out. But now you can see in this image right over here, the official word is actually out, and it says right here that they recently opened student visa appointments, that's F, M, and J visa appointments for June and the first half of July, right? And of course it talks about a couple more things. I'm going to discuss those right here in this video for you. I'm just going to summarize that quickly for you, and I'm going to tell you some tips and tricks. Hopefully that helps you get the appointments next time. And in case still, even after the video, you feel like you need our support with the visa application help, you can actually take a look at the website YMGrad.com. You can go into the services page, visa application help. Right over here you will find that everything end to end is covered, including getting you the appointment much faster. And what we can do is we can assure that you will be accepted, because if you're rejected, we offer the same service again for no extra charges. We take it directly on us. Okay, so that's the kind of responsibility that we can board for you. And just in case now you're actually doing it yourself as well, now I'm going to summarize those pointers for you that actually came out today in the official word that was put out on the Facebook page of the US Embassy. It's always a little bit difficult to keep a track of these actually, because we used to think that Twitter was the major platform, and they give out the major updates on Twitter, but now the update is actually on Facebook. So anyway, I'm sure that most of you guys would be following the consulates, but just in case you aren't, these are the updates. So the number one update is that June, July appointments were released. That's what the image also said if you read, right? Now moving on to the actual details of what that official Facebook post said, essentially was that first off, the months of June and July are critical because these months will focus on student visa appointments. So most of the student visa appointments you can expect they will be released in this month. Even for rejected candidates, if you're thinking when will we find the appointments, even though they may be of August, you have to have an eye out. You have to monitor 24/7, and it has to be in June or July for the most part. The second thing that they said was, as we already mentioned previously as well, the appointments from mid-July to mid-August, these are the ones that have to open in the next bulk opening, so you can keep an eye out for that. I know a lot of students in this opening, they did not have their I-20s, their DS-2019s. They were just not able to actually go for their slot booking, essentially because they did not have the means to do that. They did not have the documentation to do that. Maybe they just didn't show their finances in time, or maybe their college is basically taking a long time. But either way, whatever the reason is, you have to understand that there is still a bulk opening for you guys if you're a first timer. Point number 3 that they mentioned was we will still plan on opening June, July appointments as well. Even June ones, they said they may open them, but that's only if resources allow. So that depends on how many appointments are being cancelled, and you can't get cancelled appointments, by the way. They go back to the pool. But essentially what they're trying to say is, look, if a lot of them get cancelled or if a lot of them get wasted, and we know that there are open slots, open spaces, we will release them for you guys. So that's what they're saying. Okay, but at the end of the day, do not expect them to be bulk openings. These will be, I would say, small openings, or maybe just 2-3 slots opening for the most part. Again, this may or may not happen. It's something that depends on resources allowing, so again, we cannot be very sure about that. And the final thing that this post mentioned, again, which we have already covered previously as well, again, but for the purpose of recap and for the purpose of you guys who are new over here, this is basically that if you have been rejected in the past, right, this is for you guys. Now you will still see appointments, but not right now. You will see them for mid-August to September. These are the dates, mid-August to early September, that is. Okay, so basically 15th August to 1st of September, these are the dates you can expect the appointments to open up for your accounts. And yes, these will open, but again, no timeline is being given, essentially because they think that if they give the timeline, then, well, the site gets crashed, which it anyway does all the time. So anyhow, I hope that this video helps you guys. Again, like I said, make sure to follow us on Instagram for much more quicker updates regarding this, and I hope to see you in the future on this channel. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye and take care for now.